Lots of differences. You see, in government service, as long as I was in a government school, I didn't have to worry about getting students into the school. And I had the good fortune of being sent to fairly good schools like MBS, Methodist Boys School, Kuala Lumpur. People were all the time clamoring to go in. And then when I went to MBS Sentul, that was not one of the leading schools. I had to work hard to collect money from other churches and other NGOs in order to provide hot meals for the children from very poor families. And then when I went to Kepong Baru is a super grade A school. Lots of people clamoring to get in, so that at the end of the year, all the time I had to say to parents, we are full, you know. And then when I went back to MCKL before retirement from government service, again, lots of people clamoring to go in for Form 6 and to go in at Form 1. When I came here, from a school of 1,800 suddenly to 70 students, I felt a real difference. And here I had to go out to different places, to different churches, to speak on behalf of the college and ask people to come in, you know. And if you don't come in, the college will not survive. So the Methodist church members responded. I remember going to Wesley Methodist Church. I remember going to the 3 Methodist churches in Klang, the Chinese Methodist Church, Tamil Methodist Church, English Methodist Church. They were all within the same area, so I could speak to 3 churches at one go. And I remember going to speak in the Cheras Methodist Church, in the Ampang Methodist Church, and later on in Damansara Utama Methodist Church as well. And that was before we had any marketing manager, no marketing department. Between Mr. Koo, Datin Nadaraja and myself, we had to do all this work, and then we got some lecturers to help us. So the one big difference between government aided mission school and Methodist college was in Methodist college, we are asking people to come in all the time. And another difference is the age difference. In the secondary schools, I was dealing with teenagers. Here, I'm dealing with teenagers about to become adults, and they're about to go into the adult world. So there is a difference in terms of treatment. I had to look after outstation students who were staying in the accommodation. I had to make sure that they didn't invite men friends into their rooms at night and see to it that they came to classes and so on. I had to check the profit and loss balance at the end of every year. In the government school, I had no worries about the money matters. The money worries only came up in the government school when we were building a new block. Then I had to go all out to raise money. And in all the schools I have been to, we have been building, and I have been raising money all the time. Whereas here, at the end of the year, I have to check the profit and loss balance sheet. And for the first 3 years, we were in the red. When I came to the college, we were making a loss of 1.8 million. And I said to Ms. Yin and Dr. Tan, I said, I hope you don't expect me to begin bringing in the profits next year. They said, of course not. And so for the next 2 years, we went further into debt, 2.4 million. And it was the 3rd year that we began to turn around. And we made a very marginal profit. And then from the 4th year on, we have been doing better and better as we have seen the enrollment grow and increase in the college. Then another difference is now as CEO, I have to look at the salaries of the staff. And the first year, we had no money to give a bonus. So I said to the board, I said, let us give a small little ang pao to give them motivation. So we did that. And by the second and third year, second year we still gave a small ang pao. By the third year, we were able to give a small bonus. And by the fourth year, we've been doing better and better. So working out the salaries now for a staff of almost 200 really takes a lot. And when I was in the government school, I had no such worries. So there is a lot of difference. And another big difference is, while in the government-aided mission schools, we had boards of governors. Here at MCKL, we had a board of management. And we had to have regular meetings every quarter with them. And I had to give a report of all that was happening in the school, and Mr. Koo would have to give a financial report of how we were doing. So the board takes a closer interest in what we are doing, and it has been a joy to work with the board here. They have really been a wonderful support to me through this time. So these are the 5 different ways in which I see the differences between being a school principal and being CEO of MCKL.